How are we doing today? I'm at work, Saturday. It's a Saturday today. In Australia, Melbourne, Australia. Nice sunny day, 27 degrees Celsius. For everyone that on the channel that's not from Australia, just filling you in with the weather details. I'm fully loaded with hot mix asphalt. Waiting to go into site. So I was just sitting here thinking I may as well switch his on and feed his in on some stuff. I might put that window up actually. 2 seconds. I'm right next to a shipping yard, container yard. Turn that down. There's a fair bit of gap between videos. I realise that. So from the red top 051 porting video, that was a fair few months ago. That saw is back together. I have run it. It's rubbish. It's just a rev monster. That's all it does. You put it. I had a 25-inch bar on it. It wouldn't even grab and keep pulling chain. So that's not what this video is about. The saw feast, our saw fest. We call it feast. I've got to make an intro like I'm doing right now for that video. I might make that a separate video. I just wanted to pop in and say thanks everyone for being here. Really appreciate it, but at the moment work's taking over, not playtime at home. I do have some other saws to finish for Reese, the 395 and the 084 build, and I've got to finish the 153. I've got to get a flocking kit to re-flock or fleck, whatever you want to call it, the air filter. Noisy trucks. Excuse me a second, I'm just having smoke, eh? The 288, the one I've built myself, I realise it does, to me it's a hell of a lot stronger than it was with the plain, just a plain stock cylinder on it, and it's stronger than my 281, obviously, because it's 2 millimeter bigger bore. It was kind of copied numbers, but I didn't do any major lower transfer work like I have previously on another build. But I reckon the muffler's letting it down. It's just a straight, it's got the big deflector that shoots forward, but it doesn't have the little one on it. So it's just a square hole in the side of the muffler. I reckon once I put the other muffler I'm putting on it with the twin pipes, that might wake up, but I haven't been into the carb. And just before my missus turned the camera on, I played with the mixture screws. The low I didn't touch really. I tried to see if I could screw the high jet right in while it was idling, and as soon as I got to about half a turn out, it stopped. So there's something going on inside the carb. But I literally pulled that carb out of the box I got from Reese with all the bits, and I think I just quickly blew it off. Quickly blew it off together, slapped it on, and away I went. But the plan is to take the governor out and block it off with a piece of Coke can or something. Eventually, I've got a new kill switch there. I've got to replace it. The single tab type that's with the earths out with the screw into the top of the case. They're all the saws I ran in those videos are still sitting in the shed waiting to be cleaned off to put back in the man cave, hung up and in their spots. So yeah, just a quick little video. If I get the chance soon, I will do an intro video for our saw feast. I've got to do it on the computer now because all the videos are on the computer, and explain or let you guys know what the timber is, so if you aren't from here you can research it. Give the names of all the boys running the saws. I'll do it anyway. I might actually do an intro video, and then I might do, because all up there's about 6 or 7 minutes worth of footage, maybe a little bit longer. So I might not. I'll just do an intro video. Excuse me a second. I need to sneeze. There's a bit of dust flying around. Excuse me. I'll just do an intro video. Throw the races up, and then I might do a closing video maybe. I don't know how I'm going to do it. I've been wondering how to do this type of video since April. That's 8 months ago, something like that. It's been pondering me, how do I do it? Because each race is fairly quick, but then you've got the big saws and the kind of unfair races with like a 690 solo up against an 030. Well, no, it wasn't. It was a 6800i Dolmar versus an 030 still, but the 030 still's a race built for racing. So that's kind of Reese's smallest saw he had there was 68 cc's or whatever they are, the 6800 or 120 SI Dolmar, and the smallest saw that Mr. Caston had there was the 030. It was 48 versus 68 cc or something. Anyway, I know I'm rambling, but all the subscribers, thanks for being here. I do really appreciate it. I see it's coming in, the newcomers. Thanks for coming. Future videos I'll have some, well, I find will be fairly decent. I mean, I don't want to sit here and tell you they're going to be boring. They might be to some people, but I'm just a hobbyist, and I keep getting source from Reese to fix and service and build and stuff. So I still do it. I do enjoy it. I do lawnmowers and whippersnippers and blowers. So whippersnippers or weed whackers, sorry. Leaf blowers, hedge trimmers, which are your shears, your electric or your petrol powered ones. Everything petrol powered basically. I've got a few push mowers to get ready to sell because it's lawnmower season. It's spring here. Weed whackers, or we call them whippersnippers here, to sort out, to get ready for sell and throw out what I don't need left, sort of that sort of stuff. But I did have a previous post or video like this showing appreciation to the subscribers, but I got cut off just about when I was ready to finish it. But it was like 20 something minutes long, but I'll leave this one this long. And I got a genuine Wildbro WJ, I think it's a 63 for a 660 off eBay. $85 or $90 Australian, from a well-known aftermarket company. So I thought it was advertised as genuine Wildbro carb for 066 MS660. I'll put that up for a minute. So I got the box. It came in a, like the Pharmatech, just a cardboard box with the white label on top. Carburetor 066 MS660 064. I think it said 064. Made in China at the bottom. I was like, oh, here we go. I was thinking it was Chinesium. I thought it's got made in China written on it, and now I've just spent $60 more than just a Chinese carb. Open up the box and it's got Wildbro written on it, or the number, the model number and everything's stamped into it. So I finally fitted that to my Pharmatech saw yesterday. Not yesterday, the day before. It was set at about 3 turns out on the low and the high. It's only got the short needles, not the long ones for the boot, the tuning grommet. So I fitted that yesterday. There's a small snippet of it. Thanks for watching. I'll go now. Thanks for being here. Hooroo.